Hello everyone, my name is Sinta Clara Burusemberi Milala and my student number is 2212021085. So in this video I would like to talk about my research topics, and my title of my research topic is Causality of English Education Study Programming Students in 2022 batch who experience glossophobia towards public speaking in the process of learning English in the era of globalization. So the first one, I will explain about my research background. So my research background is many studies have discussed about glossophobia. This is because the existence of glossophobia is considered to be an obstacle for someone in communicating something very important in the current era of globalization. Research conducted by IDA studies that there are several factors that cause a person to experience fear in public speaking. This is due to several supporting factors such as fear of the assessment of himself by the teaching staff, fear of the negative response received by himself by others. Abdullah 2017 studies the same thing. According to him, there are several factors that cause a person to be afraid to speak in public, such as body condition or genetic, lack of skill development, lack of suitable role models, and then a nervous feeling that causes a person to be embraced to speak in public and outside of it. Public speaking itself is a very necessary skill to be used in this era of globalization. This ability requires time and self-drive owned by someone to want to try and learn about it. So that later someone will be able to introduce his new ideas needed in the globalist world. Through this title, a problem can be obtained, namely the fear processed by students in the English education programming class of 2022 Canesa University of Education. This is related to one's ability in public speaking owned by students of English study programs, and the ability of public speaking will create competent English teachers in their fields. If students have problems related to glossophobia, it will greatly affect later when these students want to carry out teaching activities in the world of education. Later, how the right method to overcome the phenomenon of glossophobia that occurs. This opinion is supported through research conducted by Al-Muntairi and Sarid to 2021 and Fan and Muscat 2010, which state that teaching staff should be able to improve their abilities because teaching staff must not only know the material to be taught, but also must master the material to be taught to students. So therefore, with the research entitled, it is hoped that every student has the same competencies and success benchmarks. So this is about my research, my research background. So the next I will explain about my research questions. So this is my research question. So the first one is, what are the factors that cause Undiksa English Education Study Program students of 2022 that experience glossophobia? And the second one is, what kind of method is appropriate to be applied for Undiksa English Education Study programming students of 2022 batch to improve public speaking skills despite experiencing fear in speaking? So this is about my research questions. So the next I will explain about my research objective. The purpose of this research, based on the problem formulation above, is to analyze the issue faced by students, namely glossophobia or fear in public speaking. This issue significantly disrupts students as it affects the learning process of English education students at Undiksa, especially the class of 2022. Moreover, these English education students are prospective English teachers. So it would greatly hurt the name of education if these students cannot teach future students. This situation occurs because they cannot overcome the fear of speaking in public during their college education. So the next I will explain about the literature review. So this is my literature review. The first one is, speaking is one of several skills that exist, such as reading, writing, and listening. According to Farabi, 2017, the function of speaking is done by students to communicate with each other to achieve the main goal and discuss the content of their thoughts, plans, hopes, and points of view. The second one is public speaking. Public speaking is an art of speaking that has been used for a long time. Public speaking itself refers to two elements of the word public and speaking. Public, which means public, and speaking, which means communicate. So the purpose of the two elements of the word refers to whom we speak and how to speak in public speaking itself. And the last one is claustrophobia, is a fear that a person has in their activities in public speaking. Glossophobia, according to McCroskey, 2001, Segar, 2018, and Black, 2019, defines glossophobia as a fear that a person has and becomes a social fear, which is interpreted into several types, such as fear of public speaking, fear of communicating, fear or anxiety in speaking. So this is about my research topic. Thank you.